Well, check that out. As luck would have it, both of these shafts are 7/8 of an inch. So I chucked the shaft up in the lathe and spun all the paint off it, and it dropped right in. I had to cut the bottom of it off as that's a welded assembly, and so before I made that cut, I just scored it with my chop saw, and so that way I know how to line it back up. I'm going to have to machine a sleeve, but otherwise it should go right back together just fine. I also tied in that plate with the subframe bar, and I put both of the kickers inboard a little bit, maybe an inch or so, so that way there's a little bit more of a lateral support as well. I don't really want to tie the left and right tubes together because that way I'll lose my flexibility for installation. Remember, I folded up some paper and bolted the yellow tubes to the red frame with 4 layers of just lined paper before I did any fab work. So that way when it's unbolted, it just slides in and out real easy. I did the same paper trick on the double shears here, and you can kind of see that piece still in there. When I put it all together on the other side, I tack welded everything, took my clamp loose and was able to get that out, but this side it wasn't so much. So I'm just going to leave it in there, and if I ever pull this thing apart to clean it up and paint it, then that's when that will be addressed. I've got what's left of this carcass in here, and I'm just kind of pulling parts off as needed. And that tapped tube right there is my next piece to take apart. Now, I see that this is riveted, this steel is riveted into this aluminum step. I wonder how far in that goes. If it were to go all the way there, I might be able to pull that aluminum apart and dissect it, so that way I could maybe use that as part of my integral supports on the tractor. But if not, I'll just make my own. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure that the handlebars were definitely a smart idea. I'm really glad that I'll be able to use all of the controls to make the skis do their thing, just like they were engineered to do.